Hey, what's going on? Keith Irizarry here with Sports Idio's Sports Experience, joined now by Michelle Ackermann in Barcelona now, covering FC Barcelona, but you got your start, well, you grew up in South Africa, and how did you get your start into soccer? What kind of got you interested in it?
Well, that's a funny story. In 1998, during the World Cup, I was spending one of my last summers with my grandfather, my hero, my role model, a man who took his health and athletics very seriously. We were watching the World Cup together, every game, and that's when it all really started for me. And I didn't really understand the game at first, but my grandfather seemed to be really into it, so I figured it had to be good, right? And unfortunately, he passed away a few years after that, and so I continued to watch the game. And at first in honor of him, but then, of course, over time, the beautiful game just kind of grows on you, and it's hard to deny. And also in South Africa, growing up, there's always a rivalry between the Kaizer Chiefs and the Orlando Pirates, and the white people, they play rugby, and African people, they play soccer, and it's such a community game, and people get so into it, and it's something beautiful to watch. And I just enjoy watching the game. I enjoy watching it flow, and the technique. It's just, for me, it's like pure magic, honestly.
So how did you go about turning writing, that passion, and soccer, that passion, and making them join together?
Well, when I went to the United States second time around, I was lucky enough to get drawn into the New York Red Bulls fan club. Crazy bunch of people, by the way. And excuse me. We went to every game. We were screaming and chanting. And New York Red Bulls, the team's not really that great, but the fans didn't seem to care too much. And one of the fan clubs asked me to spearhead their website, because I had studied journalism. And of course I said yes, because for me it's very important to make the most of every day. And I figured there's no better way to combine the two things I love most, journalism and soccer. And of course I said yes. And next thing you know, the door just kind of opened, and it's unreal when you get to watch a game, and then afterwards you get to write about it, and you get to put your opinion in, and people may not always like it, but they read it. So, that's how it all started, and now here I am.
Well, for all of our viewers out there, the women, maybe young girls that are interested in doing what you do, how difficult has it been for a female to kind of make it into this industry and succeed?
Right. Well, at first, I was very intimidated, because it is definitely an old boys club, no doubt about it. And besides the few people who had faith in me and my skills, there were all the rest, who were all the regulars who thought that I was probably just a groupie wanting to be around the soccer players. So at first it's very intimidating, but as everything in life, you got to just persist. And for me, I took it as an opportunity to network, and I did. That's exactly what I did. And once you get over being nervous around these people, you just kind of start, getting to know them. You see them at every game. And, these people in turn have become people I can now turn to when I need advice or need a contact. And so, it may seem scary at first, but if you just persist, everything is possible. Everything and anything is possible. If you really want something, you can do it. And that's the God's honest truth. And it's a little bit different here, though, especially here in Spain. It's way more than an old boys club. It's red tape, and I've found that very hard here, especially just because breaking in here has been. It's taken me over 8 months just to get officially on the Barcelona press list, and now that I'm in, I don't speak Catalan, so I still get a lot of people at the press conferences who think I really shouldn't be there, but I'm still there. So I'm taking it one step at a time, and for anyone out there who's looking to do it, honestly, all I can say is persist every day. And if it's really something you want, you'll find a way to do it. And, don't let anyone intimidate you, because, you deserve the best. So, yeah, that's all I can say, really.
So for you, Michelle, South Africa, then New Jersey for 8 years, now in Barcelona. What made you have the choice of moving to Barcelona, and what has it been like covering FC Barcelona?
Unreal. Well, see now, during my time in the United States, I was lucky enough to cover everyone from the U.S. national team to, everyone in the MLS, also the MLS All Stars, and after a year and a half there, I felt like I had reached my peak. I didn't really feel there was more left for me to do. And when I feel unchallenged, I feel the need to move on and find a new challenge. And I didn't really see myself moving up there at all. And then you got to be honest, what better team in the world to cover than FC Barcelona, right? So, I took a chance. I wasn't really sure if it would work out, but I figured I may as well come here and give it a shot because if I didn't, I would never know. And and to cover them, it's at first when I got my first official um, press release from the official Barcelona press list, it was this very unreal feeling because it's like, you've made it, and it's like getting the one thing you've always wanted, and it's real. But and then going to the new camp for the first time, it's wow. The first time I had goosebumps everywhere. It was it's unreal, and the players there. I mean, everyone thinks that all the players in this team are, they're better than everyone. It's not really true at all. The players are actually very down to earth, and during press conferences, they're just normal people. I mean, access here it's very different than in the MLS where we got to go into locker rooms. Here, it's not like that at all. So that's been something, very different. But I got the dream that I wanted, and every day is a dream for me right now. And I wouldn't take it back, despite all the challenges and upheavals. I wouldn't take back 1 second, and I'm just so happy and honored to be here and cover this team. Really, yeah.
Michelle, if people are stateside, how can they read your writing? Where can they find it?
Oh, where can't you find it? Obviously, you can find me right here on sportsstudio.com. I have a blog. You can also find me on soccer365.com. I'm on Twitter at Miss Ackerman. No, oh. Miss Ackerman 1. I have a YouTube channel. I'm on Google Plus. I mean, I'm everywhere. You can just literally Google my name. Yeah.
All right. Well, you are a true pros pro. For anyone watching this right now, they don't realize that we are taping this. It is currently 3 a.m. in Barcelona. So we want to thank you so much for waking up for us and spending some time with us.
Thank you so much.
All right. Thanks again for the time, Michelle Ackermann. I'm Keith Irizarry, and thanks for joining us on Sports Idio's Sports Experience.
More than what your eyes can see, up and away where your dreams can see.